guys, it's Cheryl with Magical Melody, and I'm here with my week 51 post-op VSG update. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on January 5th, 2017 at Tenova Healthcare with Dr. William Steele. My highest weight was 250.4, day of surgery 241.4. Last week 148.4, and today 148.2. Okay, I'll take that. It's better than nothing, but obviously not really a loss for the week, but there is an explanation for that. I know I keep saying that every week, but I had up to my fiber and everything, and that was starting to help me with my constipation issues. However, over the past 2 days, I kind of got out of my cycle with keeping my fiber up and stuff because I was away from the house. And what happened is I forgot to take it before I left in the morning. And because of that, I got extremely constipated Wednesday night and yesterday. So my weight did go down to 147.1. However, because I am now constipated, that's why the pound gain during just the last couple of days. I may need to ask my doctor what else I can do to keep that under control, because it seems like that as soon as I mess up on my fiber or something like that, bam, I'm constipated. And it does reflect on the scale with me. It does cause me to become bloated even if I'm only a little bit constipated. And I'm finding that it really gets in the way of my weight loss and what I need to be doing with my weight loss. And I don't like that, because I want to be able to get an even streak back where I'm continuously losing weight instead of all this up and down. You know, I follow the same meal plan as I always have that was given to me by the nutritionist. You know, I haven't made any changes or tried to do anything weird or anything like that. It's literally just because of the constipation. Back in November, I did have some things where I was getting too many carbs because of the crackers. But, you know, other than that, really nothing has changed. I did wind up upping my protein again, because remember how I was telling you that I was trying to get out of buying so much of the Gene Pro, even though it's good stuff. It really is. It's kind of pricey. But what I have found is the Isopure protein works really well with food. Like, I can put that in a bowl of oatmeal or something like that in the morning, or I can put it in a pot of soup or something like that. But it doesn't really work well with drinks, because the powder is a lot of powder for one scoop. And it doesn't mix well with drinks. Let me see if I can show you what I mean. This is a little bag of Gym Pro, and this is only a 30-day supply. I really feel like I wish there was a place or some kind of way I could complain, because I think that they need to offer larger containers of this stuff. Okay, so when you put protein in a drink, like, I usually use that sugar-free stuff. To bring me to another point in just a minute. What I mean with the drinks is that in a big glass like this with water or with some kind of water enhancer or flavoring, this cup holds 24 ounces. I do use a lot of the flavored drinks, especially whenever I'm putting protein, because even though the protein doesn't have a taste, it still gives you this sort of cream taste. It tastes kind of like coffee creamer. It's like a real mild taste that kind of like that powdered coffee creamer is what it reminds me of. It is not bad, but definitely in plain water you do notice it a little bit. Okay, so what I was trying to say with the drinks is that the Isopure doesn't really work very well in drinks because that's a really big scoop. But for one scoop, you get 25 grams of protein. And I did find a much larger container of this on Amazon for $38. But it was a really huge 3-pound container though. So I'm definitely buying it. And I can get it on the subscribe and save program and save even more. But this Gen Pro little scoop is really tiny. And out of 1 tablespoon of the protein powder, you're getting 30 grams of protein. So because there's less powder, it makes it easier to mix with drinks. So I think that for drinks, I'm still going to keep Gen Pro around, but I'll be able to buy less of it now because of Isopure. And that other stuff. Actually, that other stuff I showed you, the grass-fed protein, it takes 2 scoops this size to get 24 grams of protein. So I'm not really sure it's actually worth it to have it, just because it's not really a lot of protein. I mean, I could add it to like some food or something like that. But why, whenever you can use this and get 25 grams out of 1 scoop? That doesn't make any sense. So anyway, yeah, so for drinks, Isopure is not good, but for food, for oatmeal or for anything like that, it's good. You can't taste it. It's no flavor. It doesn't leave anything behind it at all. So it's a great way to supplement protein. I'm really not that much of a meat eater after my surgery, so I still have to supplement protein. I was thinking the other day it might be, or it would be neat if somebody would come up with a protein supplement, like an encapsulated form of it, like a pill that you could take. Anyway, so what I figured out is I upped my protein back up to somewhere around 90 to 100 grams a day. I'm still finding that my body still has to have tons of protein before I can actually lose. Back when I was only getting like around 60 grams, I noticed that like it was back in November, when my weight loss kind of stopped. And remember how I was telling you that I felt like I wasn't getting enough protein. So with all intensive purposes, I did lose 1 pound this week. But like I said, because of the constipation, excuse me, it didn't stay with me. So I'm going to come back later in this video, either later tonight or tomorrow morning, to give you an update on what my weight is. This is the flavored stuff that we use to flavor our water with. And it's really good, and I find that when I drink it, I can get in tons more water. I can drink regular water, but there's something about regular water, like, I don't know, I get bored with it. And the water tends to just sit there longer, and it seems like it takes a lot longer for me to get water down. But Hella's VSG 2016 was saying that when she uses like the water and flavor enhancers like this, it causes her to crave carbohydrates and causes her to be hungry. And I was thinking when I heard that, I was like, I wonder if that could be why for a while there I was getting too many carbohydrates with the crackers and stuff. I wonder if it's doing the same thing to me. So when I'm at GNC later today, I'm going to pick up some more of that alpha amino and see if they have any drink flavored things that can help you replenish electrolytes and stuff like that. Get back into drinking that stuff instead of this. This packet is for 1 gallon, by the way. It makes 1 gallon. Because I definitely don't want to get into drinking something that's going to cause me to crave things that I don't need to have. I'm sorry I seem all over the place in this video. I really didn't plan ahead with everything, and I normally don't wear makeup, as you know from past videos, whenever I come in here to make these updates, but today I decided to put some on. I've been kind of trying to work a little bit more with my eye makeup and whatnot, because since I did have my eye surgery to help my eyesight back in 2013, I have been getting into makeup a little bit more and learning new techniques and stuff like that. But eye makeup has always been really hard for me because of the nystagmus that I have. Like that movement that you see my eyes doing is nystagmus. It's where you can't control your eye movement, and I've had it all my life because I was born with cataracts, and that's unfortunately one of the side effects that comes with that. So yeah, because of the nystagmus, it makes it hard for me to do eyeliner. So I've been working really hard on trying to master that. So I try to put on something at least every other day so that I can have an excuse to work on my eye makeup. So anyway, I did want to show you something that I did do. Remember how a few months ago I was saying for a goal weight, when I hit goal weight, what I wanted to do to celebrate my goal weight was to get a tattoo, and how I wanted that tattoo to be a tiger lily. Well, I did actually do that. It's still a little bit dry, but for the most part it's healed. I don't know if you can see much of it at this angle that I'm at. Let me move my camera a little bit. Basically what it is a tiger lily and a treble cleft music note. I have a cleft on my own hand too. But yeah, we made it like a magenta and yellow, and the cleft is actually a, let me see if I can actually see it better. The cleft is actually like a grayish purple color. So yeah, and I did actually do that, and I discussed with him. We had a hard time on fixing it in a way that it would actually fit my arm there, because I was telling him, I said, well, I wanted to try to make it part of my music sleeve since that's what we're working on. I didn't want to do a whole separate tattoo because I'm trying to finish the sleeve. I have the guitar on my arm up there, and I'm going all the way down my arm and all the way around with a hard rock music inspired sleeve. And I started with the guitar back in 2016, but then I never went back to do any more work on it. Just the finances just haven't been there. I said, so I don't really want a separate tattoo. I want to make it part of that sleeve. So we had a little bit of a hard time figuring out how we were doing things. But once we got it all figured out, that's what we came up with. And I got it done a couple of weeks ago, I think. And then I'm going back tomorrow to have this part done from my elbow down to that tattoo. So, you know, I'm just trying to finish things, and you know, trying to complete the goals that I set for myself in the best of my ability. But unfortunately, because I'm getting tattooed, I cannot go swimming. You're not allowed to get a tattoo wet for 6 weeks because it has to have time to heal. The ink can bleed out, and you get the tattoo submerged in water. It tends to cause the ink to come out because it has to, all your top layer of skin has to grow back over that, and it has to, you know, it just has to do its thing. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta give it time to heal. And it's harder for a tattoo to heal whenever it gets exposed to sunlight. And so that's why, another reason why I decided to do it now, because since it's cold out, since I'm not outside a lot, obviously, and since it's not being exposed to sunlight because I'm always wearing long sleeves and I'm covering my whole body, which, by the way, nobody explained to me how cold you're going to be after you lose 100 pounds. I am freezing cold all the time. Even if it's 50 degrees outside, I feel like it's below zero. I'm always buying new sweaters and hoodies and stuff like that. I just got this at Walmart yesterday. It is just so freaking cold all the time, you guys. I swear. I can't even believe how cold I am. And anyway, so the tattoos healed a lot faster and a lot easier during the winter time because you aren't exposing it to sunlight and whatnot. So anyway, that's why I decided to do that now, but unfortunately that's going to prevent me from going swimming. So I'm not going to be able to do the laps until like probably March or April. But I did look at it and I said, well, not all is lost, because during the summer I was taking my kids to the pool and stuff like that, and when you're chasing kids all over a big public pool, you're getting exercise. Believe me, that's a lot of work to be chasing 3 kids around a big public pool. So I'll take that as, you know, part of that swimming goal. I mean, I know it's not lap swimming, but it was definitely some kind of exercise. So, you know, even though I know that it's not exactly what I had planned for myself for a goal, it's, in my opinion, still counts. So, yeah. So basically, that's what's been going on with me, and I'm sorry that I've been all over the place with this video. I had explained that before. I didn't really plan ahead what I wanted to talk about, and I never make notes whenever I make these videos. I just kind of come from off the top of my head or whatever it was that I wanted to talk about and just start talking about it. So, thank you for watching, and if you're new, please subscribe, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And to all my old and new subscribers, thank you so much for your support. I wouldn't have come this far without you, and I hope that you all enjoy your New Year's Eve, and I hope that you have a happy New Year. And for me, in a lot of ways, I'm really hoping and praying that my year 2018 will be better than I would say the last couple of years have been. Because just everything, except for my weight loss surgery, everything else has just gone straight to hell. And it's gotten worse and worse and worse over time. So anyway, enjoy your New Year's. If you're going to be drinking, please be careful, because you know how it is after you've had weight loss surgery. And anyway, enjoy your weekend, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. Before I go, I'm going to back up and show you these jeans I have on. Not everything is lost, even though I really haven't lost any weight per se over the last like month. These jeans I have on are size 8, and I've never been able to wear a size 8 in jeans all my life. And after this clip, I'll throw in some pictures of what I have on today, because I took pictures this morning before I put on this jacket. I picked up this jacket from Walmart yesterday for like $10, and it's really warm, so I really don't want to take it off right now. But yeah, these are size 8 jeans. You know, I'm really happy with where I am right now. Hey guys, so I did weigh myself this morning like I promised I would, and it was 147.9. I did notice that this morning I still felt a little bit constipated after I made my initial video yesterday. I did have a bowel movement. When I get like this, it usually takes me a couple of 3 days to get myself regular again after that. So that's where it's at. And just to clarify, since it was Christmas last week, I know a lot of people would probably be thinking that I gained over Christmas. Actually, I didn't gain over Christmas. That was actually when I lost and got down to the 147.1, which was Tuesday morning, the day after Christmas. So I just wanted to put that out there. Also, I was at the tattoo shop all day getting tattooed. I can't show it now because it's all bloody and nasty and everything right now because it's new and it's really, really sore. So I'll put that picture here. And again, thank you for watching. Happy New Year.